Welcome, Python people, to the Python Hunter, Episode 1, The First Hunt. Just wanted to take a minute and talk to you guys before we watch this episode. Just wanted to remind everybody while watching this episode and the whole season, and just take a minute to remember that I am not a Florida wildlife expert. I have never hunted in the Florida wildlife. When I started hunting in Florida, I knew nothing about Florida snakes, Florida reptiles, the Florida wildlife in general. I am a Canadian hunter. I do know about Canadian wildlife. I do know about hunting, but nothing about the Florida wildlife. So I'm very new to it. I am not a biologist. I am not in any way, shape, or form really an expert in any of these forms. Everything I do on this show, I basically winged it. So, when you're watching me say things and do things, I'm really doing it for entertainment purposes. I'm doing it for the show. I'm doing it for myself, to help myself, better myself, to help get through my struggles and entertain the people around me. So while you're watching this episode and the entire season, what I ask of you guys is go easy on me. I make mistakes. I do things that you guys are going to find funny or stupid or wrong. It's because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm admitting that. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm doing it because it's something I enjoy. It's helping me with my mental health and my recovery through my addictions. And I've been through it with many people online already. And I have gained lots of knowledge and lots of friends. And we've already been there. We've already done that. So if you're going to watch, just enjoy it for what it is. I'm a Python hunter. I have yet to become a Python catcher, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing. And a lot of people are enjoying watching what I'm doing. So keep the comments positive and enjoy what I'm doing. I may not catch a lot of snakes, but I have a lot of fun looking for them. So enjoy this season of the Python Hunter.
We're now into the nest. Found the nest again. This is my nest from yesterday. It's you can see all my boot tracks. You can see the area I cleared yesterday. I'm gonna get in here. This is the deep stuff. This is the real gross stuff. If there's a python in here, he's here right now. We're gonna go in. There's all my boot tracks from yesterday. Oh, he's here. I can feel it. I can fucking feel it. She's here somewhere. I can smell her. That stench of python. Where is she? Oh, it stinks of python in here. Fucking stinks like python. Over here is where I found the eggs, right over there somewhere. I don't know where it is, so I don't want to get trapped by the python. Could be anywhere in here. Is that it there? No. There's a python hole right there. See it? Probably real deep in here. I'm not gonna go in too deep because it's too fucking dark. This is my first time hunting at night, so I'm not gonna go in too deep. We're just gonna hunt the edges. And I really don't want to get caught in the middle of the swamp. With a giant 20-foot python for my first python kill. I'd rather hunt it on the edge. I haven't seen any tracks out here, which isn't a good sign. Really surprised there's nothing in here. Nothing. What's that in there? Kind of looks python-y like. Is that a python? It's not moving. It's not python. Is that a python? Oh, it's a big fucking python if it is. I hope it's not. It's not a python. I hope that's not a python. Oh God. Oh dear. Ooh, there's a nice little den right there. Look at that. What lives in there? There's a python den right in there, and snake skin too. Look at that. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful. Some little den right in there. Something's been living right in there. Probably that python's been living in there. I don't know if he would make that though. Kind of weird. Oh, there's that smell again. I think I might be close to that python again. Oh, that's deep stuff. Don't want to go over there. Whack. Ooh, that was a hole. Deep fucking hole. All right, we're gonna go out for a little walk out through the flat stuff and see if they're maybe out looking around. I'm gonna pause for a little minute and we'll come right back.
I just want to apologize for the amount of foul language in these first couple of episodes. As we do progress through the season, I do make a real effort to try to limit the amount of foul language I use, but for the first few episodes, you may notice that I do use a lot of it. I do really try as the season goes on, I promise.
We're now into the nest. Found the nest again. This is my nest from yesterday. It's you can see all my boot tracks. You can see the area I cleared yesterday. I'm gonna get in here. This is the deep stuff. This is the real gross stuff. If there's a python in here, he's here right now. We're gonna go in. There's all my boot tracks from yesterday. Oh, he's here. I can feel it. I can fucking feel it. She's here somewhere. I can smell her. That stench of python. Where is she? Oh, it stinks of python in here. Fucking stinks like python. Over here is where I found the eggs, right over there somewhere. know where it is, so I don't want to get trapped by the python. Could be anywhere in here. Is that it there? No. There's a python hole right there. See it? Probably real deep in here. I'm not gonna go in too deep because it's too fucking dark. This is my first time hunting at night, so I'm not gonna go in too deep. We're just gonna hunt the edges. And I really don't want to get caught in the middle of the swamp. With a giant 20-foot python for my first python kill. I'd rather hunt it on the edge. I haven't seen any tracks out here, which isn't a good sign. Really surprised there's nothing in here. Nothing. What's that in there? Kind of looks python-y like. Is that a python? It's not moving. It's not python. Is that a python? Oh, it's a big fucking python if it is. I hope it's not. It's not a python. I hope that's not a python. Oh God. Oh dear. Oh, there's a nice little den right there. Look at that. What lives in there? There's a python den right in there, and snake skin too. Look at that. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful. Some little den right in there. Something's been living right in there. Probably that python's been living in there. I don't know if he would make that though. Kind of weird. Oh, there's that smell again. I think I might be close to that python again. Oh, that's deep stuff. Don't want to go over there. Fuck. Ooh, that was a hole. Deep fucking hole. All right, we're gonna go out for a little walk out through the flat stuff and see if they're maybe out looking around. I'm gonna pause for a little minute and we'll come right back.
So you hear me talking a lot about yesterday and the snake nest that I found and the incident that happened yesterday. Well, here's the full story. So in this area of the nest that I found a couple of eggs. I found a whole bunch of eggs, snake eggs. What the biologists determined were python eggs. After that, not too long later, I found a snake in a nest not too far away from there. So the snake was living in a nest. I opened the nest up. The snake was there, curled up in I don't know, it was a den, snake nest. It was a python. I was looking at it. I tried to get it on film, so I put all my stuff down. I wanted to get it on film. Me being a rookie python hunter, I took my eyes off the snake for a second to get all my gear and get my camera ready to fight this snake on camera. So I got all ready. I got set up, put my gear down, had the camera all set up, took my eyes off it for a second, turned around to fight the snake or capture the snake, not really fight the snake, and of course I lost it. He took off instantly. So I made the rookie mistake of taking my eyes off it for a second, and he obviously saw me and gone, lost the snake. It was my first actual encounter with a python in his nest or her nest, and she was long gone. So that is the nest that I'm talking about, and that is the incident. So her eggs were there, she was there, and yeah, I lost her. So that's what I'm all discussing about while you're watching.
Okay, we're gonna take a break from the wet stuff and we're gonna hunt some dry stuff. This is dry flatland. See if we can just find anything out slithering around. Just looking to bring something back to its den. They don't like to be out in this flat stuff during the day, but maybe they might be out at night moving around, trying to hunt, so they go back to the wet stuff during the day when it's fucking hot. Right before it gets light, we might be able to catch them on their way back to the den. And then, I say about 7:30, I'm gonna head back. So I might go live actually. In about 20 minutes, I'm gonna go live. Once it gets light, I'm gonna go live at 7. This stuff's all gonna be posted on YouTube as a full episode. Trying to make like an episode type thing. I was really hoping I was gonna catch one in the swamps today going to their net, or their nest. Yesterday we found a bunch of eggs in that nest. I turned it into the Florida Wildlife Conservation biologists, and they were super happy because as of yesterday, they had zero evidence that there was pythons in this area. And I've been hunting them here for about a month now, and I've been telling them there's pythons here, there's pythons here, and they've been saying, no, there's no pythons in this area, there's no pythons in this area yet. And I said, yes, there is, yes, there is, yes, there is. And finally, I was able to bring them clear evidence yesterday that there is pythons in this area. I brought them the eggs. Now they want me to bring a python back to them, a full dead python back to them. As well, they are going to be calling me anytime there is a sighting of pythons in their 6 wildlife conservation areas in the Port Charlotte, Punta Gorda area. They'll be calling me to come investigate python sightings, which is pretty cool. Oh, another bird sleeping. It's like a sandpiper. Just leave him alone. You're okay. You're okay. I'm not coming after you. I'm not bothering you. Freaking, gotta find a better place to mount this. The snake charmer. It's digging right into my knee. Wonder if I can mount my flashlight to the pole. Good old duct tape. That'll be good. Duct tape right to my pole, or to my snake hook. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's better. I'm gonna duct tape my flashlight right to my pole, and I'll have a night snake hook and a day snake hook. Gotta go make 2 new snake hooks. So I friggin' lost one yesterday because I got so excited that I found evidence of pythons, clear evidence. And now it's sitting in the swamp somewhere. So today we're hunting with a flagpole, which is not going to be much help if I catch a python because it doesn't have a hook on it. Oh, snake hole. Oh. How's the battery doing? Starting to get some sun here this morning, which is kind of nice. Starting to brighten up. We may go back and hunt the swamp a little more. It's still cool enough that the snakes are going to be out. More cow patties. Down here. Oh. Save this one for now. It's starting to get a little lighter. Starting to bright up, so I'm starting to turn off flashlights. I can actually see, and you guys can see fairly well as well. I've only got one flashlight. I started the day with 3 flashlights, and we're about an hour into our hunt now. I got these Nebo or Nebo clip-on flashlights last night from Ace, and they're incredible. They cost me 20 bucks for the 2 of them. They're both 250 lumens, and they just clip on anywhere, and they're adjustable, rechargeable, USB-C rechargeable, and they're incredible. They lit up my whole hunt. I just brought the handhelds as extras in case, and I really didn't need the handhelds. It was just an extra in case I needed them. But man, these ones work great. Oh, I thought it was big bone. It's just a weed. Nothing this morning. Pine cones. What's that in there? Anything? Anything exciting? Nothing in here. In here is more rattlesnake and cottonmouth territory. I really doubt there's going to be any python up in here, but you never know. So I'm going to start heading back that way towards the truck and towards the swamp, because that's where the python are. Just doing a quick little walkthrough of over here, because you never know. Power lines are over there, and that's where I saw one of the other python dens my last hunt a couple weeks ago. They also like to den in down trees, and I see a down tree over here, so I'm gonna check that out. Oh, here is a perfect python hiding spot right in here. We're gonna be real careful. See that right there? They love these down trees. Real careful. Because rattlesnakes and cottonmouth also love to hide in here. There's a hole in there. I'm gonna go check from the other side because obviously you don't want to just jump in. Real careful. I'm gonna turn my second light on. I don't want to be bit by anything. And I also don't want to surprise anything or anything to surprise me, because I'm getting into some real thick stuff. Oh, what's that? Oh, nothing. There's a hole in there. Look at that, right deep in there. Doesn't look to be anything in there. I'm not going to get too deep in there, but I'm going to stick my hook in there. My hook with no hook. See if anything comes running out. Oh, nothing in there. We'll go check this other one out. And then we'll head back over to the swamp. Another side over there. Nothing in here. Oh, what's that? Oh, nothing. 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 Okay, I'm gonna head back to the swamp. It's getting a little bit brighter. I'm gonna go a little deeper into the swamp this time. I can see a little better. And I really highly doubt there's any gator in there because it's too shallow for them. And it's too out in the middle of nowhere for them. They're not gonna cross a bunch of dry land to get to 3 inches of water, but I'm also not willing to risk it. So I would like to be able to see if there's gator in there. So until I know that swamp a little better, I'm not gonna hunt it blindly at night. So we're gonna go in now. We can really start to see things now. The headlamps are all going off. You can see we're getting real bright now. Once we get over to the swamp, I'm gonna end the episode and we're gonna go live. I don't know if you guys can see there, but we can still see the truck. So we haven't ventured too far from the truck today, but we're still pretty deep into the swamp, and there is no one in the conservation area. Nobody gets here till 7 o'clock. So I don't know, I guess I'm 6 miles deep into the swamp right now. The closest person is probably 10 miles away. And that's probably a gas station, maybe even more. maybe 15 miles away, and that's a gas station. The closest paramedic station or fire station, probably 20 miles from here. They would have to send a helicopter for me. And then I would have to GPS location them for me if I needed something. It would be easier for me to crawl to my truck and try to drive myself. All right, we're gonna head back into the wet stuff. Where's the wet stuff? It is over here. Is this it or is that it? Oh, come on. Gotta fix the snake catcher again. It keeps screwing around. It's the belt that's messing things up. That's what's going on. All right. Oh. All right. Time is it? 5 more minutes. All right. We've reached the swamp. I'm going to end this first recorded episode of me swamp hunting or python hunting. I'm going to take a break before I continue and go live and hydrate a bit. And then I'm going to hunt this swamp for a little bit before I go for bocce. Goodbye, everybody.